Hi,
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks so much for asking.
My
What's
name
your?
is Rose.
It's nice to meet you, Rose. I'm Richard.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. What about you?
I'm from the state of New Mexico in the United States.
Awesome, great. Do you still live in New Mexico?
Yes, I do.
Ah, I see. Yeah, because most people that I talk to here on Cambly, they moved to another place. It's so common
Yeah.
there in the US, right?
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure why.
I see. I live in the state of São Paulo here in
Oh,
Brazil.
okay.
Have you ever heard of São Paulo?
I have, yeah. I
Awesome.
actually used to do capoeira.
Really?
Yeah, but I was
Awesome,
very
great.
little.
But how did you take those classes?
Um, They had a class in my neighborhood when I was a kid.
Ah, I see, great.
Yeah.
Was your teacher Brazilian?
No, they weren't. But sometimes people from Brazil would come help teach the class.
Ah, I see, great.
Yeah. So I know a
Awesome.
little bit about Brazil.
Ah, great, awesome.
Yeah.
I've been here in Cambly for
Mhm.
quite a while, quite a long time, and yeah, I'm kind of getting used to the American culture. It's so
Mm.
great. Yeah,
Mhm.
though I've never been to the US before, I'd love
Oh,
to,
really?
and yeah, but just, I'd like to travel and, to have a great,
Mhm.
a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. How long have you been learning English?
It's been a while. It's been like 4 or 5 years, and yeah, I,
Okay.
I used to take English classes in a private English school, but
Mhm.
then I decided to quit because it was not as fast as I wanted to be. So that's
Okay.
why I subscribed. I decided to subscribe here to Cambly, and since
Mhm.
then I've been having great results. It's awesome. I love how Cambly helps the students to to achieve high
Mhm.
levels of English.
That's great. I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
saw on your profile before calling you that
Mhm.
you used to study in California, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I studied for university at a university in Los Angeles. So I lived there for about 3 years.
Uh, and
Yeah.
what is Los Angeles like? I think nowadays people are saying that it's crazy to live there because of the traffic and all that.
Mhm. Yeah, the traffic is really bad. But
Oh my god.
the way that I survived living there was I didn't own a car. So I mostly just stayed in the same neighborhood that I lived in. And so that was a lot less stressful.
Ah, I see.
Mhm.
Here in Brazil, we rely a lot on the public transport, such as
Mm.
buses, trains,
Mhm.
and if it's not good, so we would be crazy because we do that to commute all the time.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Los Angeles needs to improve their public transportation.
Yeah,
It's
and
not very good.
oh my gosh, but I think since in the United States, most people have cars. I think it's not a problem.
Mhm.
I think, despite of the traffic, right?
Yeah, I think just in big cities, they need to have better public transportation, like maybe more trains or a subway system.
I
But
see.
in my city, it's very spread out. So people can use cars without there being much traffic.
Ah, I see. Great.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling about everything that is going on, throughout the world?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think it's a bit like I really love to travel. So it's been very hard not being able to travel because of the coronavirus.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually used to live in Japan,
Great. You
but
did?
I recently moved back to America, and for about 2 years, I was not allowed to go back to the US.
Oh my God. Imagine
Yeah,
not being able to go to your own country. It's crazy, isn't
hmm
it?
exactly. So that's why I moved back to America.
But
So that's been
have
tough.
ever, yeah, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Yeah, especially, for example, I have been, on the news that a lot of people who live in Ukraine, so they aren't
Mm,
able to come to Brazil because of all the things that have been
hmm
going on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really
yeah,
hard.
yeah. So I would say that our what? Oh my gosh, I lost the line of thought. I was going to say
That's
that
okay.
our generation, okay, our generation is experiencing a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
that will be remembered in the future. So we'll be
Mm-hmm.
in history, like
Mm-hmm.
the coronavirus, the wars. Oh, it's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, and she said something funny like, "It's best to study history, not to be involved in it."
Yeah, it's too stressful to be involved in it.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that those things are happening.
I
Oh my
agree.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And how about you, for example, how long have you been here on Cambly? Because as I told you, I've been here for kinda for a long time, and I've never seen you here before.
Oh, I'm new.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I just started this week, and so I'm looking
Oh, welcome
forward
to
to
Cambly.
talking more.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I would love one day to be an English teacher.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's something that I've been working on, to improve my English level in a way that I can help people to speak English, to improve their communication skills,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been also watching a lot of videos on accent reduction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I could tell that a lot of people from other countries, especially the US or England, they care a lot about accents. So the first thing when I talk to them, oh my gosh, you have a great accent. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they say things like that. So yeah, that's why I'd like
Oh,
to work
okay.
on my accent.
Oh. Yeah, I think I don't know. I guess because in America there's lots of different people. Um there's lots of people from lots of different countries. So lots of people have accents.
Yes,
So I don't think about it as much, I guess.
yeah, and I can't tell the differences between
Mm.
the accents within America. For example,
Oh.
yeah, for people from the United States, I, if I have two people at the same time talking to me, I could tell the
Mm.
differences, but it's subtle. It's not something that I
Mm.
could immediately recognize.
Mhm. Yeah, I think a lot of the really strong accents are usually on the East Coast.
On the
So
East Coast,
people
like
from,
New York,
yeah,
Washington D.C.
exactly.
Ah,
New York,
okay,
and
awesome.
also like Florida. So like all the way from the north to the south. I think a lot of people there have stronger accents, but not so much people on the west. Yeah.
Uh, I see. That's interesting. And yeah, just out of curiosity, for example, I've always asked myself, why does New Mexico
Mm-hmm.
is called New Mexico?
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised that you've heard of it at all. Some people have
Yeah.
never heard of it.
Yeah, I
Um,
thought that New Mexico was a place from Mexico or something like that.
yeah. Well, the
Do
reason why
you
it's
know
called
the reason?
that, yeah, the reason is New Mexico used to be part of Mexico. So
Great.
in the year 1919, the US purchased the land from Mexico. So then
Mm,
that became, um, so then we became part of the US instead of Mexico. So,
I
like,
see. Great.
yeah. And
Mm.
so lots of the city names are in Spanish.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Awesome. Uh,
yeah.
is that what I was going to say? Due to that situation, because of the US, took over New Mexico, is are there a lot of people from Mexico there? Did that have like a consequence like that? For example, because of that, there are a lot of Mexican people living there, or when it happened, those people went to Mexico. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, there's lots of people with Mexican heritage here. So there's actually a mix of people who are from old Mexico and people who came from Mexico recently. So
I
you
see.
can tell by the way they speak Spanish. So
I see.
the people who have been in New Mexico ever since that it became a state, they speak kind of a little bit different Spanish than the people who came from Mexico recently. So there's a
I
big
got you.
mix.
Is there a place named Old Mexico?
I don't think so.
Ah, okay. No, because you said
Yeah,
Old Mexico, I was like, what?
yeah. There's just New
uh,
Mexico for some
uh,
reason.
I, s- I see. Yeah, I plan on, as I said, I plan on going to the US one day, but
Mm-hmm.
right now it's impossible because of the COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
But I have one of my best friends lives there, and
Mm-hmm.
he told me to go there to visit because he could take me to New York, for example, to go for a walk, to
Mm-hmm.
go sightseeing. It would be
Mm-hmm.
awesome. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a dream. I don't know why I have this dream. I think it's because of the movies. All the
Mm.
time when we watch a TV show or a movie,
Mhm.
they show the Manhattan Bridge and the one in California. What is Golden Gate Bridge, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, it's interesting because movies, they like make a place to be, you know what is what is I wanted to say? Made a place to be, make people to want to go to that
Mhm.
place. So yeah, that's awesome. Have you ever been
Yeah.
to New York?
I haven't.
Really, you haven't? Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
haven't. It's a very long plane ride from New Mexico.
Mm.
It would take about 5 hours to fly there.
Ah, I see. I thought
Yeah.
most people from the US went to New York.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess my parents always were more interested in the West. So, we usually
Ah.
just visited this direction.
So
Yeah.
what about Seattle? As you
Yeah,
like
I've
the
been to
West, have you ever
Seattle.
been? I see.
Yeah,
Great.
very pretty.
I'd like to take a ferry boat in Seattle. It's because
Mhm.
of Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
great.
Grey's Anatomy is shot
Mhm.
in Seattle,
Mm.
I think.
Oh, okay. I've never seen it.
Really, you haven't? Oh my god.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about it
Oh,
though.
I see.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, my time is over. But
I
I
know.
think I'd like to schedule a conversation with you again
Oh, I'd
next time.
enjoy that. Please just message
Thank
me.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye. Take care.
You too.